Yo, yo, yo. What up, though? What's happening? What's good with it? All that good shit, man. How y'all doing? Hope y'all enjoying y'all day, man. Enjoying y'all vibe. You know, I gotta start off, y'all. Hope y'all drinking that good H2O, man. Hydrating your body. Hydrating your body and hydrating your mind, man. I hope y'all doing that. Hope y'all drinking some tea, man. Eat some fruit, some vegetables. Add that into your daily intake, man. Fuel that body with the positivity it need, man. Fuel that body with the positivity it need. But I was thinking about something today, and kind of came to my mind that like honestly, bro, no matter what, people are gonna see what they see. People are gonna hear what they hear. I say that to say this. Like, perspective is everything. And if you lack perspective, then you lack like a broad sight. If you lack perspective, then you really can only see things one way, you know what I'm saying, or two ways, or however many ways. People gonna see what they see. No matter what, no matter how many examples you have, no matter how much help you can give a person, no matter how many examples there's out there to show you that there's a way to make things happen, no matter how successful somebody else is in the same plane or whatever. Like, it's always, people are always gonna be able to like see what they see. Like, people be so stuck in their ways and be so stuck in their past and be so stuck in their circumstances that they're like minimizing their sight on their own. Like, you gotta understand, like, it's so many examples of greatness out here. But if you're not looking for greatness, or if you're not looking for it, then you won't see it. There's so many examples of love out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, in this world, it's so many examples of love. But if you're not looking for it, it can be right in your face and you won't see it. Like, people really see what they want to see. Like, people hear what they want to hear. And that's a problem we all have, man. That's definitely a problem that we all have, because it's like we're closing our mind, we're closing our sight, we're closing our future down to somebody else's limitations. Like, for real, like, can definitely close our sight down on what we see. And like, it's a choice. People choose what they see too, as well. Now, it can be redundant. It can be something you're doing all the time, that you choose to drive to work the same way, or you choose to, do everything in schedule. You feel what I'm saying? So if something goes off schedule, you're not really recognizing the difference in what's happening. You're not really recognizing that you could do the same thing in so many different ways, but you are attached to the same way of you doing something because it's probably the way you've done it your whole life. Because a lot of people do that. A lot of people will, like, continue to do things because it's the way they've done it their whole life, no matter if it's right or wrong. They're just so familiar with it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they're just so attached to that way of thinking, or that way of doing, or that way of seeing, when it's millions of other ways to do that same thing out here. But if you're not looking for it, then you won't see it. If you're not looking for it, you will not see it. And a lot of people stop looking. A lot of people stop looking for stuff, bro. A lot of people stop looking, for love. A lot of people stop looking for a job. A lot of people stop looking for opportunities. A lot of people stop looking for abundance. A lot of people stop looking for the word. A lot of people stop looking for God. A lot of people stop looking for hope. And then they build on that. They build on not looking at all. They build on, negativity. They build on doubting themselves. They build on living in fear. Like they're building that muscle in their brain. They're building that muscle. So if you're building that muscle of fear, then you ain't thinking about faith. Faith can be right in front of you. Opportunity can be right in front of you. But you already built the muscle of I can't do this, or no, that ain't what I see. No, that ain't what it is. No, I've been doing this way this whole time. No, that ain't what it is. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's just how it is. Like, people choose to see what they see. Like, you see what you see. Like, if you had bad relationships with dudes, or if you had bad relationship with women, you feel what I'm saying? And a good woman come in your space, come in your environment, and she probably treating you well or something like that. You probably so unfamiliar with the way of that way of how a woman treats you that you can't even see the good things that they're doing. You can't even see that this person is there for you. You can't even see like the strides they're making to show you that they're there for you, because you're not even looking for that. You're not familiar with that. You have never lived in that space. You haven't. If you at job, you get fired at the fire, then you go to another job and you doing a good job or whatever, right? And your manager give you compliments, give you praise or something like that. Like, you probably start thinking like, damn, they about to fire me, or damn, because this is what happened last time. They started to do this, or they started to not talk to me. They might mean the same thing that this person, that previous manager felt about me, or something like that. It's just like we build these patterns in our head, and then we limit the way we see things. We limit the way we intake things. We limit our visions. And like I said, we don't have to do that. Like, a lot of the time we limit ourselves, man. Like, this thing right here, man. This thing right here is very, very, very powerful. Very, 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 very powerful. And I don't think people really understand it, because, man, I remember growing, man, ain't nobody ain't talk about the brain at all in school. At all. I've never went to a class. And even in college, I've never went to a class that talked about the brain. Not one. I never went to a class that talked about real life shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, how many of y'all fucking doing the Pythagorean theorem right now? How many of y'all doing 2x plus 7 equal 10 and doing that equation, a multi-step equation, or whatever the fuck all that shit is? How many of y'all doing that right now? Nobody. School just teaches you organization and structure, and it kind of put it in your head that you're going to have to work for something. You're going to have to learn something. It's teaching you ways to learn. It's teaching you ways to do that. But the content and the information that you learn in school, like, it's cool, but it ain't going to, like, it ain't bigger than the knowledge and information that you can get, from here. It ain't bigger than knowledge and information that you're going to get after all that. As you grow in age, as you grow up, as you mature, as you experience life as an adult. Like, you gotta understand, like, life is a vacation, goddamn it, for kids and stuff like that. Like people, all y'all parents, you always say, like, wait till you gotta start paying bills. Wait till you start doing that. You used to be like, you ain't used to think about it. You feel what I'm saying? But now that you do, you think a different way. You feel what I'm saying? Like, people think a different way because they have different circumstances that they have to take care of now. And now they have to develop in ways that they didn't have to develop back then. Like I said, like, there's things that's taught in school that you won't even know right now. Like, you think 50 and 60-year-olds be going back to what they learned in elementary school, or what they learned in middle school, or what they learned in high school? and they still stick on that? No, because you're going to learn a lot from your adulthood. Like, you're going to learn a lot, and you can learn a lot, and you should learn a lot. You should never stop learning, man. You should never stop learning. Should never stop learning. But like, people choose to see what they want to see, man. People choose to see what they want to see. We have to continue to develop. We have to continue to develop in life. We have to continue to develop in every phase of like living. Like, cause it don't stop when you graduate from high school. It don't stop when you graduate from college. Like, they always say, man, that's just a piece of paper. Or it ain't about that degree, it's about the people you know. Or it's about, how you do this, how you do that. It is, but it's also about continuing to learn, because it's a lot of stuff that's not taught in textbooks in school. It's a lot of stuff that's not taught in study abroad, you feel me? Stuff like that. It's a lot of stuff that's not taught about life, you feel what I'm saying? About the body, about how important this body is to like how you go to your day to day. It's not teaching you those things. Like, I've been playing sports my entire life, and I still didn't know the importance of my body and knowing that postures and colors and attitudes and sickness, it all can stem from your body. It all affects your body. Like, this stuff is not taught in school. This stuff is not taught. It's not. Like, I didn't learn about, the importance of stretching, the importance of, and I played sports. Like, I've stretched and did things like that, but nobody, like, broke it down. You feel what I'm saying? Like, nobody, like, really broke it down. Or I just probably wasn't hearing it. But nobody really broke it down, bro, to, like, this is something you can take and utilize for the rest of your life. And it's going to help you in life. Because, you gotta understand, a lot of people are, like, stingy with information. A lot of people are very, very, very stingy with information. Because they feel like, you know how dominant people want to be. People want to know something that you don't know. People don't want to give you information because they might think you can use it better than they can. Or if you don't know some information, then they got an upper hand on you. It's just a lot of things that calculates into why people think the way they think and do the shit they do. That's neither here nor there, but like I said, people choose to see what they want to see. And sometimes we dumb down our own reality. By not feeding our mind or not feeding our vision on helpful things, on great, on life-changing things. Don't let your circumstances, trap you. Don't let your situations provoke you from being great. You feel what I'm saying? Don't let your circumstances belittle your confidence, belittle your existence, belittle your voice, belittle your greatness. Because we all are put here for a specific reason. Like, we all are specifically made the way we are. Like, God literally did his thing with all of us. Like, every single person in this world, he did his thing with every single one of us. And we all hold things that somebody else don't hold. And it's on us to continue to look within to find what that thing is. It's on us to continue to strive for better. Not even greater, for better. Just strive for better. To see what our best self look like. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I know we have these visions in our head on what we think our best self look like, but we don't want to actually put in that work, or we don't want to actually, like, you know, separate from people or environment or situations to see that better self, because we're so stuck on being stuck when we were put here to be free. Just saying, man. But yeah, man, that was just a little something I was thinking about. But like, comment, subscribe, man. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. Y'all enjoy y'all day, enjoy y'all vibe, and continue to want better for yourself. Continue to do better for yourself. Continue to, you know, be gentle with yourself. Continue to talk to yourself better. Continue to water yourself mentally, physically, and spiritually. Continue to water yourself mentally, physically, and spiritually. Y'all be easy.